Good. Clap. Did we zoom out cause we could? Clap, clap. No, we zoomed in cause we could. We zoomed out cause we could. No, we zoomed in cause we could. So, many or most or all of the guys who I coach at some point, actually even if I'm not directly coaching them, at some point they say to me, Kieran, what are the magical words to say? What words do I say to a woman in order to get that woman to want to engage in carnal relationships with me? Relations with me. And the thing is, I get why guys say that. I totally get why they ask that question, because it's a question I asked multiple times, millions of times, thousands of times, like throughout my life. But the thing is this, a lot of conventional dating advice will give you specific things to say in specific situations. And if you know the specific things to say in specific situations, then yes, you can and will get good results. However, there is an issue, and the issue is that by managing, like, okay, she said this, now I'm going to say that. Now I've said that, now she's going to say this. It pushes you into your head. And it makes the whole engagement, the whole interaction just not fun. And to be honest, being in your head is actually the reason why you ended up caring about seeing some form of dating coach anyway. Because when you're with women, you're not actually enjoying yourself. You're not in the moment. And because you're not enjoying yourself and you're not in the moment, like, they can feel it. That creates this weird energy. And then this weird energy just kind of coalesces, and then it builds into this thing where this woman just does not want to be around you. And you don't want to be in that situation anymore. You're just like shaking with fear. And she's just like, what the hell's going on? Who's this weirdo that's actually right in front of me? So, thing is this, yes, it is good to have little pocket phrases to use at specific times. Yeah. Like, I personally do as well. But by and large, you want to be free and relaxed and in the moment. That is it. Now, something to realize is this, and just think about this. There are men, and this doesn't actually get discussed enough, it really doesn't, but there are men, however rare they are, there are men out there who are just great with women and never had to really learn anything. I grew up with some of those men. Now, those men who are great with women and never had to really learn anything, they don't have like reams upon reams upon reams of phrases in their head that they're going to say when they're with women. No, it's about the vibe. And the point that I'm making is that what it is when you're with some woman or so, she's largely being swept up by the vibe you're giving, the vibe you're creating, the vibe you're emitting, than the specific words that you're saying to her. It's way more about the vibe. You know, they say that 7% of communication is verbal. They say that, like, Google it. I forget who it was, but he said 7% of communication is verbal. And then I feel like 55% is eye contact and body language. And then I think, you know what, I forget the exact numbers, but 7% is verbal. So the point of it is this: when you communicate with someone, 7% of the meaning that they get from what you said is actually the words that you say. Then you've got the other 93%, which is eye contact, which is body language, which is tone of voice, all of that good stuff. What that basically means is the specific words that you say are nowhere near as important as the energy that you give as you say those words. So if you're worrying about what to say to a woman, you know what? That's not really the worry to have. The worry you should have is, who am I being to this woman, with this woman? Who am I in the moment? That's what you should be considering of or focused on. Who am I being? What experience is she getting? Because it's kind of like this. Like, you can say the same thing two different ways, right? I can say, yeah, my name's Kieran. Or I could be like, yeah, my name's Kieran. The same phrase said two completely different ways. The first one, someone's going to be like, yeah, this guy's Kieran. The second one, someone's going to be like, who is this guy? What does he want from me? Then on the flip side, right, you can be speaking to a woman and be like, you know something? I am having a really good time, and I can tell, I can just feel it. I know it. You're having a really good time too, aren't you? You really are, because we're just really enjoying each other's company. And even though I'm not actually saying anything that really makes much sense, you can feel the attraction in the air. Now, when I said that, that was all with the eyes. It was all with eye contact. If you notice, I'm still doing it now. I'm still doing the eye contact now. When I look at women like this, they tend to get shy and tend to go, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? It's all in the eyes. This here has absolutely nothing to do with anything that I'm saying. It's all in the eyes. So the point I'm trying to make to you is, be who you're being and be yourself. The key is to be unfettered. The key is to be unrestricted. The key is to be unstifled. The key is to be free. The key is to be loose. The key is to be like a stream. Imagine the energy of you being like a stream that's just running like water in a lake or something like that, a river. Let's say it's like a river. Well, as men, what we do is we're with women, and rather than let that energy kind of flow out like this, you know, that look, rather than let it flow out like that, what we do is we halt the energy and we place a dam in the middle of the river. And then that dam is in the middle of the river, and the water of our energy cannot come through. And because the water of our energy doesn't come through, it doesn't hit the energy, it doesn't hit the girl. And then as a result, the girl does not get wet with our energy. She doesn't. And then that just means that you're weird, she's weird, and there you go. And here's another thing as well. Another thing to know and to be aware of is that people are going to be as comfortable with you as you are with yourself, and that's equally true of women. So if you're around a woman and you're like shy and you're in your own head and you feel like you need some form of support, which is understandable, it really is. But the fact is, if that is the state that you're in, right, you're shy, you need support, you really need her to take you by the hand and to lead you and to say, don't worry, it's okay. I get that you're shy, but I'm going to help you. Don't worry, I'm going to help you. Don't worry, I'm going to help you. Don't worry, I've got this. I've got this. Don't worry, I've got this. Don't worry, give me your hand. Give me your hand. Don't worry, it's okay, I've got this. Don't worry. Let's sit over here. Come here, we're going to sit over here. Okay? I'd like to kiss you now. Come here, let's kiss. Let's have sex now. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't. In order for her to be comfortable enough to do the things with you that you want to do with her, you have to be comfortable doing them first. And if you are in this interaction stifled, you're gonna stifle her. So the thing is, when you're worrying about the right thing to say, there largely isn't a right thing to say, unless you're saying something like child abuse or something like that, or like bestiality. All of the topics that you are likely to speak about in society, totally fine to say. Even things that you think are boring, totally fine to say. It's just how you drop it, just how you freaking drop it. If you say it with confidence and like you believe in the things that you're saying, you'll be treated accordingly. You know? Do you know? Are you with me? Am I making sense? Like, are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Well, I hope you are. But yeah, that is it though. So just believe in yourself and what you're saying. That is fundamentally the key. Believe in yourself, believe in what you're saying, and care more about how you say it than the specific words that you are saying. Anyway, that's it from me. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. There's some contact details below if you'd like to follow me on Instagram or something like that. That'd be good. Also, we got the Game Academy, and guess what that is? The Game Academy is your one-stop shop, your place to go to learn the stuff that you need to know in order to seduce women. Go to the Game Academy. Also, I do weekly Zoom calls in which I dive deep into a different area of attraction, confidence, that sort of thing. They're on Sundays at 6 p.m. UK time. Now, the actual Zoom call link is in the description. So please click that link, and it will be dead now. Unless you happen to be watching this at 6 p.m. UK time, the link will be dead now. But if you click that link at 6 p.m. UK time on a Sunday, I will be giving a chat that you can watch and get loads of good value for free. See you later and goodbye.